Hello and welcome to the 22nd episode of Road to Greatness podcast.
Yippee! 22.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. We had a small little break. Sorry about that. Honestly, I just forgot to ask these two and it came up in a short notice. So we didn't record 2 weeks ago, but it's all good. We're fine. It's like, we're still getting used to these things. We also kind of took a break. We're coming back from our break of like the 3 month break that we usually decided to do, or the holiday breaks. So it's all good. So let's get started with upcoming events that we have pressing going on with our lives. Uh I kind of wanted to tell mine's last so Taylor can get the full reaction and and then we can go in the full conversation with it. So I'll let you two go first.
Mm. You want to go first, or you want me to go first, Explorers?
Go right ahead.
Okay. Well, with me, my last day of my current job was yesterday. That's the biggest thing we got going. New,
Hooray!
indeed. New job starts Monday. So we'll see how that goes. But hopefully, no more 16, 17 days in a row again. Hopefully, we're done with that phase of our lives.
Yeah.
And other than that, we'll be getting back into streaming maybe this weekend or at the very least next. And that's pretty much it. I don't really have much else going.
Excited.
Mm-hmm,
Congrats! I'm happy for you.
mm-hmm. Thank you, thank you.
That means you haven't told your hours, but did you say your hours yet? Because
Well, no, it'll be just 12. It'll be 12 hours, but 3 days out of the week,
yeah.
allegedly. Three on, four off.
But hey,
Very excited.
like I don't know if I would choose that personally. I don't know how I would feel about it. I might be down for that. Just having like 4 days out of the week that I just take a full on break from no work would be pretty nice.
Yeah, it does
Um,
sound amazing.
mhm.
We'll
I hope it
see.
goes amazing.
Oh, you and me both.
But yeah, Michael, got any updates?
Nothing too crazy. I've been riding out the hit new game Marvel Rivals.
Oh.
Yeah, the people that fired those workers.
Yeah, that was weird. I don't know what's up with that. Yeah, I think I've reached my apex, my peak gamer. In
Oh.
terms of what rank I'm hitting. Because Grant has managed to boost me all the way up to GM.
Oh, you're
Uh,
Grandmaster?
yeah,
Sheesh.
and it's it makes you feel like Unc still got it, but hey, I
Well,
think
after that is what, Eternity, right?
there's celestial, and then eternity.
Oh, okay. You going for a Celestial or no?
Grant is, I don't know. I'm just happy. I'm just happy to be here. To be honest, I'm happy to be here.
I heard that.
But yeah, I don't know. The game, it's like, is it really I don't know. Once again, at Overwatch, was it really that hard, man? Like,
Hmm?
I mean, they're
it's really
coming
that
back.
hard.
They are trying to come back. They
Trying.
are they're adding skill trees, skill things to themselves. Like we can talk about it in the gaming section, which is
Yeah,
going
I
to
want
probably be the
to get
main
to that.
main
Yeah.
section. But yeah, all right. Let me get into my update. So first update, I have a car now. I think that
After
was
much ado,
yes. I did we talk about was I in the last
I
episode?
think we did mention it. We must have.
Yeah, I
I
think
think I
so.
mentioned that I was getting it, but I didn't have it at the time.
Right.
Did I talk? Wait, no. Did I talk about CarMax? I don't remember. Well, I'm
I
just gonna.
thought you did, but I could be wrong.
Okay, so we're driving. So I'm driving. I'm getting used to it. I did get my first haircut. I drove to get my first haircut. Uh,
That's lame.
I just drove today. I went to the gym. And then I picked up Wendy's. The most I've been doing with it, I picked up some groceries from Target. Uh, then I sometimes went to Publix, but that wasn't really much. But during work, I actually went to go pick up some Chick-fil-A, so that was pretty good too.
He
Um,
Nice.
is mobile gamer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get used to driving. To okay, so let's get
Let's get
down
down
to
to
the.
business.
All right, let's get down to the reason why I've been holding this off. I haven't told Taylor this. I told Michael this. So tomorrow is my nephew's birthday.
Mm. Well, happy
Uh-huh.
1 year old already, man. It
Yeah.
seems like crazy fast.
Mm.
So about like on Tuesday or Monday, my brother messaged me. He says, "Hey Ryan, you come you're coming up up here this weekend?" I was like, is something happening?"
Mm.
Mm.
He
Mm.
said, "I guess not."
Unpleased.
Mm.
I
That
said
answer.
I wasn't
Not
planning
pleased.
to, and he said, "I guess not." And I was like, and then I said, "Oh yeah, I have plans. You know, I got the session, the Pokemon session at 8, and then on Sunday I'm going to a singles night at this the one bar." Um, and so he was like, "Okay," and then we stopped talking. So I took a nap after work because this was like it was right before work in, and I took a nap after work. I get
Mm-hmm.
a message from my mom. I wake up and see a message from my mom. My mom says, "Ryan, the 22nd is your nephew's birthday." I messaged her a face palm.
Mm.
Yeah. And then like 30 minutes later, she calls me and said, "Why'd you face palm?" I said, "Mom, you know why I face palm." uh, and
Well,
then
why did you face palm?
He forgot.
I forgot.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah. I thought it was kind of obvious that I forgot, but you didn't have to
Mm-hmm.
make me say it out loud.
Well, no, no,
But
no, I was just
Yeah, that's
wondering
kind
too
of
because I
fucked
was
up,
like,
Taylor.
oh my god. I was kind of wondering too because I was like, okay, wait, no, because facepalm could go one or two different ways. But go ahead and continue.
but yeah, my mom starts roasting me. But
Wow.
she also kind of defended me with my brother
Mm-hmm.
because basically she said not everyone would know your son's birthday.
The
But she
kid's only
still
been out
said,
for a year, girl. This is his first
but
one. Second one.
but there's also a case where when he was born, in my defense, when he was born, I didn't get to see him until like a month or two later. So in my defense, I didn't get a chance to really. I didn't correlate February the 22nd to his
Mm-hmm.
birthday because to be fair, like when
In
you
your
think
mind,
about
he debuted like a little later than
yeah, like okay, you didn't have to say it like that, but
Debut.
but like when you hear like when you don't like it's since it's the first kid the kid that I'm like actually interacting with and having to remember stuff and actually care about. Um, that sounds insensitive, but actually care about and like know his birthday and like have to like I'm a part of his life. You don't really you kind of forget you don't correlate you kind of forget that oh yeah the day that Abney was still in the hospital both my brother and Abney were still in the hospital
Mm-hmm.
was his birthday and so I feel bad and my mom she said Ryan it should have been super easy for you to remember because he's 2-2. That's literally just adding a 2 to your birthday. I was like, Mom,
she got you on that one.
She does. She
She got
does.
you on that
I was like, that you kind of can't make me feel even more bad than I asked to. So I asked him, I was like, what does Justin want? Like, what do you think I should get him for his birthday? And she was like, oh, just get him like a toy, get him like a little race car because it was a race car. Justin said it was race car theme. And
Mm-hmm.
I was like, okay, I bought him like a little toy car, Mega Blocks toy car.
That's nice.
Yeah. Uh, yeah. So I bought him that, and I went ahead and sent it because I didn't want to get delivered. I sent it to them because honestly, getting it delivered to me is so sketch. It's hit or miss who's gonna actually deliver these packages. Is it gonna be an
Mhm.
actual Amazon worker or is it gonna be like a Uber Eats type shit where the person doesn't have access to our building, so they have to like leave the thing outdoors. So I'm like, fuck me, dude. Like, I'm just gonna send it to them because at least the Uber Eats people can just leave it at Justin's front door, and they don't have to really do anything. Um,
Hmm.
so yeah, I sent it to him. Justin got the gift.
Now you know what my next question is.
Okay, what is it?
So are we going to the birthday party?
Yes, yes.
Oh,
I am
okay,
still
okay,
going. I am still
okay. 'Cause I
going.
was about to be like, hold on, right?
Oh yeah, no. Yeah, I was about to get there. I was about to get
Oh,
there.
okay.
So
Go. Sorry, my bad. I'm jumping the
no,
gun. Go ahead.
no,
Continue.
no, you're right. You jumped the gun. You're right. You're good. So
Hmm.
tomorrow I'm going there.
Hmm.
I'm probably gonna wake up at like around 8.
Okay.
So I'm probably not gonna stay up too late tonight. No drinking, maybe a little bit of drink, but no
No.
drinking. No drinking. No drinking. No drinking. No drinking. Uh, I'm not gonna stay up too long. I'm gonna wake up
Hmm.
at 8. I'm gonna head up there. And it's I don't I'm worried about traffic, but at the same time, it's a Saturday
Hmm.
morning. I would hope there's not much traffic heading to where I'm going, but it is still like Atlanta, so I am a little scared. I am like to be fair, it could be my dad making me nervous, but when I was driving, every time I have drove to Justin's place, we
Hmm.
have to kind of go through Atlanta. We have to go through Atlanta, and that's where all the bad traffic is. So I'm almost tempted to see if I can do a thing where I can like put in a GPS to avoid the very bad part of Atlanta.
I bet you definitely can do a setting like that in the GPS.
Yeah, but
Hmm.
well, the settings I checked, there was like, oh, you can completely avoid the highway. I was like, I don't want to completely avoid the highway. I don't mind 285. It's only 285 at this particular point where it's Atlanta, where it's 6 lanes. That's where I'm like, I get really nervous, and I get because I'm worried I'm gonna miss my turn. But to be fair, like you shouldn't be scared about that. But yeah, that's my biggest worry. But yeah, I'm heading there, and I head there around like 9, and I'm gonna head.
Well, what if you leave early? If you leave earlier, then it won't be as much on the
This
road.
is
Hopefully.
early.
No,
This is early.
no. I'm saying if you
No,
leave earlier.
uh, I wonder if he will let me in because he wanted me to come
If he
by.
would let, I'm sure he would let you in.
He's already coming
He
at
will
9. He
probably.
said, "You don't pull up at 7 for the
No,
1-year-old birthday party." You know what I mean?
The
Like,
the the
Yeah.
birthday the birthday he wants me to come by 10 to help set up. So
Okay.
yeah, I'll message him saying just gonna come up at around like 6 maybe 6 might
Yeah.
or 7 7
So
7
I'm
to
just
6.
saying that way you wouldn't have to. You can get there the fastest, and you don't have to worry about traffic
Yeah. Uh
because it'll be it should be very few people on the road on a Saturday morning, 6 7 a.m.
mhm, people partying, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, I'll try to do that. I'll tell him like, hey, I'm gonna come 8 or 7
Hmm.
or late 7 around 8. So let's see. Uh yeah, so that's gonna happen. I'm still planning on hopefully I will get back by I'm very sure I'll get back by 8 after the birthday party, to
Hmm.
help to play the session, and then on Sunday I'm gonna go to the singles night thing. But yeah, that's kind of just my update. I feel like an idiot for forgetting my nephew's birthday, but at the same time, like I gave my excuse. It may be valid or may be invalid. So
I said as long as you didn't miss it, miss it.
Yeah. And then plus, I don't think Justin's gonna hold it over your head.
well, yeah, I
Uh,
think he already forgave me after he talked about
yeah.
probably.
And from here on out, I guarantee you will never forget it. You, I'm serious. He won't. He seriously won't. It's gonna be like locked in every
Oh yeah,
time
it's already on my calendar.
Oh, see,
There
yep.
you go.
Oh, well, I'm sure some people be like, "Well, why wasn't it on your calendar before?" But no, you're good. You're
Yeah.
good. It's not wasn't as bad as I thought it was, right? Actually, this is
Yeah, when
yeah. I
Ryan
think
texted
this
me,
is
he was like, "I forgot my nephew's birthday." I was like, "Oh no." He's like, "It's this weekend." I was like, "Oh wait, you're fine. It hasn't
yeah,
happened
you're
yet."
good. Yeah, you're
Oh
good. You're
no,
good.
yeah, I would see. The thing is, I wouldn't because we were gonna sing happy birthday to him anyways on the phone. So
Hmm.
technically, I wouldn't. I would forget it, but I wouldn't forget it like that. It's kind of like that kind of deal, where it's
Yeah.
like, but yeah, I'm just gonna. I just have to.
See,
I'll remember it.
the most important thing is when the pictures come up later on in his life, you're in the picture, so it will make
Facts.
you know. That's the most important thing is you're present. So that's pretty lit. And maybe one day he hears this random podcast episode when we talk about it. But this will
Yo,
be pretty.
like the time capsule.
Yeah, like a
We're
time
not
cap.
gonna have podcasts in 20 years
Oh,
or
yeah,
whatever.
we'll be all locked in Neuralink.
Yeah.
So it'll be pretty
Mhm.
amazing. But yeah,
Well,
you're actually good. You're good.
mm, all right. So let's move on to
Mhm.
some video game news. I can start since I had y'all start. I picked up WoW. Picked up World of Warcraft again. That was it's been, and I actually been enjoying it, which is crazy. I
Something
didn't think
crazy.
I didn't think I would actually enjoy it, but I actually been enjoying it a lot. Mostly because it's something different for Final Fantasy, and Final Fantasy became stale. But Final Fantasy, hopefully, its big update is coming out soon, where it's like this, it's like another island exploration. So hopefully, me and my group will enjoy that again. Um, I also picked up Avowed. I pre-ordered Avowed for Christmas because I wanted to support Obsidian. I don't recommend the game though. To if you're gonna buy it, I don't recommend buying it unless you want to buy a physical copy or buy the game. Um, because right now the game has some balance issues that I think they need to either people need to mod in or they need to just address or like be an option that can be clicked on saying, "Hey, I want to get this many skill points when I level up or something." Uh because to interact with the system, you don't get as much interaction with the system, and the game isn't like a Skyrim where it's going to be like 100 hours per playthrough. If you want to like do a lot of the stuff, it's probably actually only like 30 hours of gameplay
Mm.
if you want to do a lot of the stuff. So it's on, and it's like most of the side quests and the almost feels mandatory because of the fact that you don't get that many skill points. So to make it less mandatory and to allow players to actually run through the game, it needs to do that. Also, the gearing is ass, and they already addressed it, but it was so fucking ass. I don't know what they were cooking with this gearing, but the way the leveling works is that you have an actual level, then your gear has tiers. Um, so your gear starts off green. It's called fine gear, and then it will get upgraded. It's called like exquisite, and then legendary. Epic, and then legendary. Um, but so green, blue, purple, yellow, like always. And the enemies don't have levels to them; they have tiers to them. So your gear and your armor, if you get hit by a blue enemy, you have green armor, you take more damage. And if you hit them with your weapon and they're blue and you have green weapons, it's not only when your weapon like stagger, you deal a lot less damage.
Hmm.
I don't know what they were cooking with that. I don't
Is
know
that
why they.
classic WoW or is that current
No,
WoW?
sorry,
Avowed.
I'm talking about Avowed. Avowed.
Oh, this is Avowed. Okay, I was like, wait, I didn't know WoW was that in depth. Okay, this is Avowed that's doing this. Okay,
Yeah,
okay. 'Cause I
Avowed
was like,
is
what?
Avowed is doing this, and it's so. I honestly think that was a stupid thing to do. I honestly think they should have just gone with the enemies because I was like feeling myself. I was like, yo, I'm level 5. I'm over leveled. I can take out this bounty. Finds out that the bounty is wearing almost every enemy. It has blue is blue, and this is just coming out of the start. This is still the starting area.
Hmm.
And I'm fighting this guy. I'm fighting this camp, and I'm like, even if I sneaked up to the camp, I wouldn't be able to kill all these guys. I wouldn't be able to actually win. So I don't know what they were cooking with this like gearing system. But thankfully, they need. I hope they completely change it because they did fix it a little bit. Where hey, if you are a lot level, you're a certain level, your level will allow you to ignore the gearing, it
Hmm.
seems. But like at the same time, how did that get past playtesting? Why didn't no playtester say this is bad because I wanna use I want to use my wand because I'm a spellcaster, but my wand is not doing much damage. And my book for my because I'm a spellcaster, you get a book where you can cast these spells, which is really dope. But my book uh is also doing less damage because it's green. And the stuff to make it upgrade it's not enough materials. You do not get enough materials, and it costs too many materials to upgrade. And it almost forces you to become one class because you can only do one class.
So were
So
they trying to make you grind for like just random gear to like extend the playtime? It seems like.
I guess, but it's just so stupid. I feel like the way to fix this would be either get rid of how the gearing system works,
Hmm.
have unlimited crafting materials in the shops that cost amount of money. And so when you're in, so the shops will get you to the next tier if you buy all the crafting materials because you can make money pretty well in the game. Like the only times I was hard on money is when I need to buy better gear, and
Mm,
that was and for that reason. So if they offer the craft materials are at the price of your level,
mm,
and they were unlimited, and they're just at different
Unlimited.
they're at different
When
shops.
does it come?
I think I think it was fun. I think it would have been fun, but they didn't. And I would say wait for Val to get more updates before playing it. But it's a very fun game with fun combat. The combat is fun when it feels like when your weapons are doing what they should be doing. It's very fun.
yeah.
So
Well, it'll
I,
be
w-
perfect probably when I get it, later on a sale or something.
yeah, definitely wait on a sale. I will enjoy watching you play it. I think you enjoy it.
Oh, hopefully so.
it
Hopefully
definitely
so.
did look enjoyable from the small amount I saw Ryan and Shroud play it, but it almost looked like a game that I'd like to watch someone play more.
Mm,
Mm,
Uh,
mm. Okay. Okay.
right. Any game updates for you guys? Let's go ahead and get into the Marvel Rival. Well, Michael,
yeah,
but
today is the day of the big Marvel Rivals update, mid-season update,
Mm-hmm.
where they yet again added in 2 more characters. Overwatch can never. But yeah, so we get the other 2 Fantastic Four characters in.
Mm-hmm.
Today they did a bunch of balance adjustments along with it, um, which I think is. It seems I haven't played it yet. It came out like this morning early. I haven't played it yet, but it seems like all good stuff. Like they tuned down some of the support ultimates, which everyone was like kind of agreed was OP. They like readjusted the ult costs and stuff like that. So seemingly good. And they started like the new map is like they're like progressing this, not I guess like the story kind of, not that there's like a like single player lore or anything, but like the next like blades in one of the maps. There's cool stuff going on with that too.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, Blade's the next character.
Yeah. So we think.
It probably is because they already
Yeah.
got his character model.
Okay. Well, for me, hold on. Okay. Well, for me, I have not been playing much Rivals, um, because the good people on console, kind of left me behind, because I was working too much.
They left you behind.
So I am a random silver player while they're plat, and so I can't play with them right now. I think, or they might actually be diamond or so now. I don't know, but
Well,
I need to
the
get to
ranks reset.
gold.
The ranks reset.
Oh no, no,
No,
they
I thought
didn't.
they
They
didn't.
didn't
Yeah,
reset them.
they
Oh,
did.
they didn't. Oh, people.
No, the people cried and they said, "Yeah, we don't want
I think that's
reset."
good they listen to them because I mean,
Okay,
if this is the mid season, like that's a good length for seasons. Like a rank reset already would have been pretty quick now. Like
I don't know. See, I guess maybe when I think about the games, like Apex does kind of like a mid-season, and so like I guess what Valorant doesn't. Sometimes seasons can feel like they go on forever. So I don't
but like
know.
if this is the midpoint, which they call it like the mid season update, I feel like
Hmm.
by the time we get to the end of this season, it won't have been all that long. 'Cause how long has when did like the preseason end? Marvel Rivals
Hmm.
preseason.
Like early, early Jan.
Yeah, maybe
Mm,
January or I don't know.
It was
Unless they're
it was
doing
early Jan.
seasons every 3 months, which I
It
mean,
is.
I'm trying to.
It is like it's like because every there's like a new character every 6 weeks or eight. Is it 6 weeks? Yeah, 6 weeks. So it is 3 months for per season.
mm,
Yeah, so season zero ended January 10th.
hmm
So this has been a month and what 11 days. So that means every season is roughly like 2 months, 20 days. So nearly 3 months, which I mean that feels pretty standard. No.
I reckon so.
Yeah, 3 months is a standard for a season. It's 3 to 4. Like even like MMOs do like these like mid like they do their the way their patches are. They're 3 or 4 months. So recently Final Fantasy and WoW are I think they're on a 4 month cycle. Uh, and so they'll get a big giant patch that will have like the big update. Usually
Yeah.
there's yeah.
And plus, it's not like there's no content like for that 3 months. Like mid-season, we're getting like 2 new characters and new maps and stuff. So I feel like it's gonna make it feel like even though the rank is like your rank's not reset, like, it feels like new stuff's happening.
Yeah, like that's
Yeah.
you know.
But see, I okay.
No, I'm
I
just
am under the
I don't
I'm
know.
under the realm of in like okay, even when if you create a mid season, that's when a lot of things change. And so, like, even if you're doing like you're throwing out a big patch or something like that. And so, in my opinion, I like a nice reset because, like, in my opinion, some seasons do go on way too long. Like Marvel Rivals is, what do they? What's the phrase I'm looking for? Uh, it's basically it's doing their own thing. Like they're putting out more content, than the normal game would. The average game is like, dude, when we hit the 3-4 month period, you're just like, Jesus Christ,
Yeah,
can we
no,
just
that's
like,
true.
wait, can we end it? Can we end it?
That's true. Yeah,
Yeah.
our
And
rivals
so
define the odds so far.
yes, they're defined odds so far. Hopefully they can keep it up.
I agree.
But
For
like
sure.
and I do enjoy a good just a good end, and then we just start over again. Now maybe if I played more, it didn't work as much, then maybe I
You're
would be
like,
like,
oh,
oh wait, I can make it.
wait a
I can get to the
second.
top. I can get to the top. Like because part of the reason why a lot of people were complaining and like they did not want the reset is because everybody was like, "Well, no, 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 I wanna continue grinding and, like, I can get GM and I can get I can keep
Yeah.
rising up the ranks." And so, like, if you have the illusions of grandeur, then maybe that
Okay.
it works out perfect.
Illusion of okay.
But, as you and me well, look, let me speak for myself. I'm just looking for gold, and that's, maybe about it. Um, I don't know,
You're
maybe
looking for
plat
gold in
would be in
every
the
game out
future.
there. No,
Well, yes,
Marvel.
yes, yes.
If I can get to GM and Marvel Rivals, you can get to Plat Diamond, whatever you set yourself on. So you'll be
Yeah.
way.
Well, see, my problem is I haven't played enough Marvel Rivals at all. Like I literally am support Andy, and I play a good Storm, and before like, in my opinion, before everybody else hopped on the Storm wave.
I
But
play like 2 characters. That's all. That's all we need.
yeah, so it's like I need to put more time in it because I don't know how to play a tank at all. I haven't really touched or even I haven't even tried other characters. Like I haven't even tried a tank ever.
Mm.
Um, and so it's like I feel like I'm getting, way, way more behind, and I'm just kind of like, oh well, I
Mm.
guess Marvel Rivals over there. Like I'll watch the content. I'll watch Marvel Rivals content. I just haven't been playing it. Like for me, I've been just down the hatch with Apex. Is that update? That's immaculate. A little
Immaculate.
frustrating. Yeah, a little frustrating. They reduced the time to kill. There is
Okay.
no more
Good.
red Evo. Red Evo can only be given by a red helmet now. They buffed assaults. They buffed Ash and Ballistic, which has changed completely the meta. It's no longer that
Good.
support meta and everything like that. Um, like they buffed every single weapon. Like I kid you not, they literally buffed every weapon.
Like everyone
Um,
just hurts more. So now it's time to kill down.
Time to kill is further down, and it creates it's very weird because like the whole big thing used to be, oh, third party. Well, that's in every battle royale, right? Third party and
Yeah.
still
Yeah.
happens in Apex, but I feel as if sometimes I don't
I
know,
mean
it
that,
feels
that
like
makes
there's
sense, right?
almost less.
If
Yeah,
if a if
sometimes
a
because you can
fight's
finish.
dragging on for minutes and minutes, it's more the longer the fight goes, the more likely it is for someone else to hear you and pull up. That
Yeah,
makes
so
sense.
I feel like sometimes we're getting fights like you're gonna win it or you're gonna lose it, but that also means that you're putting more importance on positioning, more importance on movement, Like I really enjoying it. And then
Okay.
changing up the meta for the guns is truly, truly, truly good. Cause like now the R9 you can actually use it again. It's crazy. It's like add a little bit more damage. You can
I
actually
like the
use
one that's
R9.
like R301, but it's like faster.
Yeah, the SMG. And like now I have made it to I believe I'm not plat yet. I'm should be probably plat maybe by like if I play some tonight. But I've been enjoying that. I've finally
We're gonna get some
uh
Taylor Apex streams in our future.
it's possible. It's
Oh,
definitely possible.
that was a long. It's not happening, boys. That
No,
was
that's not
too long. That was
We're
no, no,
long.
cooked.
no, it's
We're
possible.
cooked.
No,
Not
no,
a
no, no, no.
chance.
I've been no, because dude, this is the first time in a long time that I have been solo playing Apex, like actually solo
Okay,
playing ranked. There
you
is,
must be doing
there's
something right.
because it is, yeah, it's not like I have the illusions of grandeur of me trying to, get to wherever, but I've actually been just enjoying it, man.
That's
I was
good.
like, it's very weird. Uh, there's a feeling of in Apex, dude, when you can get a good one clip. The aim assist is hitting that day. It's just everything is working. You know, they still got my man Sear in the dumpster, but I'm making it happen with Watson, even though she has a few bugs going on. Like, is there something about it when you set that gen up? Hit a few fences. You're playing it. You ping here. Oh, dude, it's something when you get the
This
crafter,
guy's
dude.
romantic over the pings. The
Bro, when you
pings.
slide, bro, hey, first off, Apex did revolutionize the pinging system for gaming in general, but that's neither here
It
nor
did.
there.
It actually did. That's actually
It's
it's
neither here
so
nor there.
crazy. And back in our day, we didn't have ping systems.
That's right. There was no ping. But no, seriously, the movement, man, like it's something about that game, dude. And it's truly it's unique because there's nothing and still today, and I promise you, all it takes is somebody to really create something like it. The finals is the closest to it, but it doesn't have like necessarily characters in that realm, and it's not battle royale, but Apex is
Man, the
like
finals is like so creative.
it
Hmm.
is, and
It like could have been.
I can't wait to
It
get back
could have
in it.
been. I feel like it's one
Yeah,
of those
I
could have been
we
games. I don't know.
we need to play it again.
Yeah,
I don't
I
know.
want to hit gold, and I mean Xpar's alluded to it, but I want to hit gold in a lot of random games, and the finals is one of them. Um, I'm not gonna say before they close, but it almost sometimes
Might
feels
be.
as if like it's on the like on the brink, and
Yeah, I don't know how well it's doing, but I don't doing that hot at the moment.
right, and I that game deserves so much, but it
Hmm.
just sadly, for whatever reason, it hasn't been grabbing people like it needs to. Let me
It
see how many
it
on playing it on Steam at the moment.
I almost don't want to know.
Oh, I want to know.
I
It
hope
might.
it's 10,000. Please be 10,000. If it's 10,000, I think that's fine.
Oh, wait.
20,000?
It's 10,000
Let's go.
right now. 10,895. The peak is 14K. And it has grown actually. So in January it was 11,000. The last 30 days has been 12,000. In December it was 13. It's been kind of the last highest high was 15K in October. So I mean, as of right now in the last 30, the peak was 19,000 in the last 30 days. So hey, maybe I need to see what's on the up and up on it. But yeah, that's pretty much all I got. I've been playing that and playing COD at the Terminator event, Shadowhunt event. I've been enjoying Call of Duty still. Got Dark Matter.
Whoa.
The first time I got a mastery camo like that to completion since Black Ops 4. Um,
It's been a while.
yeah, it's been a while. So I'm kind of contemplating trying to get the 100% multiplayer challenge. Like
What do you
finish
have to
all the
do for that?
multiplayer challenges. Just finishing everything like the combat one. You got the tactical stuff, like throwing tacticals and lethals, some random challenges. Just basically getting the mastery calling card for 100% completion of all multiplayer challenges. So it's literally just a calling card, but it's at that point, like I've been enjoying the challenges in that game. The maps leave a lot to be desired, but it's weird. It's just a really good Call of Duty. Um, haven't gotten too deep into Warzone, sadly. But yeah, well, it's that's pretty much what we've been doing. Um, Oh, and by the way, I'll be remiss if I forgot. There is the Sonic the Hedgehog franchise sale on Steam. If you're listening to it, you should go and hop on, support your favorite Blue Hedgehog, find yourself something nice, and enjoy. But yeah, that's all the gaming thing. Oh wait, one last thing. Hearthstone is so back. Oh, we're so back.
Oh boy, are we?
Oh, we are so back. So rotation is happening. There'll be a rotation of cards. A free core set will be coming right around the start of March. Um, and a new expansion. So there'll be Twitch drops here shortly. The new cards seem really nice. Um, immaculate, dare I say. I feel like it's gonna be very intriguing, at the very least. And so I've been enjoying playing some Death Knight because I still want to get Golden Death Knight and Hearthstone. I can drop Hearthstone, dude. Like no matter how long it goes, like it's something. There's something else about that one, dude. The vibes are immaculate. But yeah, that's all the gaming I've been doing. Not enough, but that's what we've been doing. All right, Ryan. What else we got?
Hmm. All right. Do you really want to talk about politics?
I do not, but
Oh, brother. I'm
I
so
do not.
Yeah. Do
It's
we just?
if you want to talk about it, I will talk about it. But it's not
I,
high on my list at the moment.
mm,
Yeah, I think we can. Let's hold it off for another 2 weeks.
Okay. Yeah, don't worry. More will happen in those
Yeah,
2 weeks.
hey, 2 weeks from now, hey, maybe we'll get the $5,000 like Elon said.
Yeah,
The
that's not
hunter.
happening.
Yeah, I
drop me
was like,
drop me that stimmy, baby.
If that happens, once again, that would be the most out of left field thing. It just doesn't make a lick of sense.
yeah, I don't know where they would get the budget because even after doing all this, I don't even. It would be 5 pennies, which is funny enough not going away. So they give us a nickel for hey, at least they're doing one thing. They're getting rid of the nickel, the penny. The penny's
The
gone.
penny,
Yeah.
which I'm all for. I just don't know. I've honestly thought about it. Like I've been wondering, what would it take to get rid of most change in America? Like if you just got rid of change. I know that sounds insane, but I tend
Well,
to think a lot of people, and once again, this is a city liver here, so maybe I'm misinformed, but I feel like people don't use cash like they used to as much.
yeah, they don't.
Even when I yeah, like, even when I, go out to the countryside, like,
The
people are
country.
tapping people are tapping to pay, man. Even with their little, their Androids, they're not I don't what is it, Android Pay or Google Pay maybe? Like,
Hmm.
people are doing that. Like, I've thought about that, and I was like, they were talking about the getting rid of the penny and then maybe getting rid of the nickel, and I was just like, what would happen if we just got rid of change?" Like, do we think that there's not enough in circulation? Like, if they didn't say they're getting rid of change, but they just stopped. Oh, because there's a country that did do that. I can't remember which country did. They just kinda just stopped, and then it was just still enough in circulation, so they didn't make any more. But, like, I wonder what would happen. But that's just my smooth brain talking. But, anyway, continue, right? Go ahead, continue.
Uh,
I've been kinda wondering,
I
like, I think we
mean,
could get
I'm
rid
just
of it.
thinking about like I think we could get rid of change, but I honestly thinking about like China, Japan. Technically, they do have like coins, but technically they don't have coins. Well, no, they don't have like they have a full amount. Like their amount is the full amount. Like 1 yen
Mhm.
is basically like our penny, but yeah, but it just isn't interesting. I didn't know. So I remember watching the Animaniacs movie. This is relevant. Trust. Um, but
No, you're good.
In the Animaniacs movie, like the whole entire point, like one of the Animaniacs, he got like a have penny. Turns out that's a real thing.
Uh,
It's a
a
what?
what penny?
A have penny.
What's that?
Uh,
It's a half of a penny.
oh,
How do you
hey,
know what
Penny. Oh, I
versus
see it. Oh, the half cent. No, I have this. I actually own one. Yeah, I actually own one. Like my dad owns has like a lot of random coins. I actually have one of these half cents, which is
I didn't
very
even know this was a thing. I'm just learning about this.
yeah. I don't know when it ever like stopped being in circulation, but they're very old. It's a very weird little. I don't even know what you
Yeah,
call it.
yeah. Um, but yeah, the hate that yeah. But the movie was because at the beginning of the movie, the plot was like one of the siblings went
Hmm.
off to like work because their sister was getting sick,
Hmm.
and so he was like, okay, I'm gonna work. And he came back after like a month or something, like multiple months, and he said, I came back with a half penny. And it was like, what the? And then they had like this
Oh,
whole
what's
entire
that?
song, and they had this whole entire song and dance where the whole entire town was like, hey, we'll do service for you for that half penny because it will help our town. And I was like, it's only
What
half
what
a
what
penny.
what? This is Animaniacs.
Yes, it's Animaniacs movie.
Ah, okay, all right.
And then at the very end of the movie, there, there's this rich guy who's like, "Hey, help me find." They somehow find out there's like a shooting star
Hmm.
that like landed on Earth, and if you touch it, you can get your wish granted.
Hmm.
And so this whole entire time, this rich guy is going after them and going after everyone, and everyone's like racing towards it. And there's like a super rich guy's like, he literally captures them and say, "Hey, I'll give you a lot of money. You allow me to get that wish." Obviously, they don't accept it, but the main brother, they get to the star, and guess what he wished for?
What?
He wished for two half pennies.
Hey,
Okay.
put them together, make one.
I, I don't even know what to say on that one. That's
I mean, it's Animaniacs, so it's supposed to be funny, but like
yeah.
he, he literally he doesn't wish for his sister to get well. He just wishes, I want two half. He's like, I got instead of one half penny, I got another half penny.
Oh my
I was like,
goodness. Yeah, I don't even know. I don't even. I guess maybe the joke is like, oh, they're so rare that it's worth so much. Like I don't know. That's a
no, because the show is taking place in the past, like when the half penny was
oh
actually used. So
oh. Okay, yeah,
yeah,
I'm absolutely clueless. I absolutely clueless.
I'm pretty sure that's when it's supposed to take place. It's supposed to be like a joke, but it's a joke on like
Yeah.
obviously it's a joke on all this stuff, but it's still like I was like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah, good old classic humor. Mm-mm-mm. But yeah, that was my random thought. It's just like, what would happen if we can just get rid of it? Maybe it would save the country money. But see, here's my thing. Well, look, we're not getting into. I'm voting gonna get into politics. And my whole point of everything that we're doing at the moment, we're talking about saving money. Oh, the government spending all this money. When we save this money, where is the money going? No, they ain't giving us 5K, 10K each. That's not happening. Wouldn't that be a
Mhm.
little bit of that sounds a little communist to me? Whoa, what's going on
Okay.
there?
Let's not
Um,
use the C word now. That's what
yeah, well, I mean, look, that's anytime anybody has any kind of emotions for another human being, you're a communist socialist.
okay.
No, it's true, it's true.
It
But
is true. Yeah.
this is welfare. Oh, you want those welfare queens? But look, my whole point is, where does the money go? How is it benefiting us? I just don't see it. It doesn't like no one has been able to properly like articulate that. And I guess maybe the average American just simply doesn't care either. But like, there's no way that that helps us. Money's already been passed for infrastructure. You know, we're not about to put more money into that. Like, what's the big, you know, where's the money going? Is it just to balance the checkbook? Nobody in America has cared about the checkbook. Even though Bill Clinton, did the whole balancing of the checkbook. Nobody cares about the balance of the checkbook. It's artificial. Everybody knows U.S. is running the world. So like, what are we doing? But anyway, it's just it
Oh,
frustrates me.
okay. I'll do one more.
Mhm.
One more before we go. He also, we are just giving the whole entire world to China.
Oh
That
well, yeah.
speech he had, he he was like, "Oh, Ukraine started the war." I'm like, "You're a fucking idiot." Oh no, dude! Like you literally just said Ukraine started the war and they don't get to be at the sitting. They don't get to be at the table. I was like, are you fucking stupid? You're literally just saying, "Hey, China, have the rest of like Europe. Just give like, well, they won't obviously like invade Europe, but Europe's gonna be like, fuck you. We're gonna close NATO and we're just gonna work with China. Like just fuck America. And you know what? Fuck if I would if I was other countries, I would say fuck you. We're going to China. We're gonna make sure China's with us, and they're gonna make sure our borders are safe. And then we're gonna make sure you're not a part of it because fuck you. And because you've been shitting on us, you've been talking shit to us. Your president is talking shit to us, and we'll wait until you're fucking get another president. But if you get these more of these hacks and losers as your leader, we just won't care about you, and we'll just leave you in the dust, which is gonna happen. I feel like that's what's gonna happen in the next 4 years. They're gonna break our international relationships, and the international relationships gonna be like, well, why would even if a Democrat or like a really good person gets to become president, they're like, oh yeah, we want to work with y'all again. It was like, why would we would do that? Because then your next president will just screw us over.
Well, yeah, I think now since we don't have, you know how they say it's uniparty. It is uniparty, but this is a little bit extreme. And so I think now, since we don't have the uniparty as far as international, like international placement, and if we truly are in the age of Trump, the golden age, excuse me, the golden age of America, as Donald Trump
Let's
will call it.
go, baby. We're so back.
Oh, we're so not back. Well, no, he's taking us back. You're right. He is taking us
We're
back.
getting there. Well, we're
Yeah,
getting
yeah, yeah. He's taking
there.
us
Golden age
back.
has
I don't
just
know.
begun. It's
He's
just
working.
getting
He's trying
started.
to get to the 60s. The, that's a little terrifying for some people. But what I will say is, I think that it is. Yeah, it will. China. What is the? Hold on. It's the Chinese proverb. Uh, hold on. I gotta Google this. Isn't it a Chinese proverb? Uh,
Wait, say it again.
there is a old phrase. Okay, it's not this one. This one says, "If you sit by the river long enough, the bodies of your enemies will flow by." That's not the Chinese proverb I was
What?
looking for,
That kind
but
of goes
no, there
hard.
is.
Hold
It
on. That's kind of
no, there it actually is. Uh,
crazy.
there is a. Is it Sun Tzu that says it?
It usually is.
It usually is. It says it's basically something about that you let your enemy do whatever. Um, and if you know thy enemy and know thyself, in 100 battles you'll never be defeated. It's a quote about it. I'm gonna have to find it. But basically, it's essentially it's just saying that when your enemy is doing whatever, it's best to just sit back and not do anything. And that's
Not
literally
everything
what they're gonna do.
requires a reaction.
Yes, yeah, yeah, something like
but
that. Yeah.
Well, that's
we
kind of
don't.
that's fine. We're cooking.
No, we're not cooking because the Democrats are not even like they're being fucking stupid with it. They're
We're
taking
just sitting
up.
back.
They're
We're
no, we're
waiting for our moment.
so we're sitting back and standing by.
No. Stand
Oh
by.
well, we know how to do that well.
I
Proud
wouldn't.
Boys are out. Oh, dude, I love that. Ah, that was that. You know, see, but here's a weird thing is he's been saying so much craziness. I laugh every time. I do because it is
I don't
the
know, man.
age.
He's not as funny as he used to be. Like I
No,
saw
he's
an old
not.
like 2016 like rally clip, and I was like, what happened to this guy? Like this guy, I could he would get me shaking my head. Now he's just sitting there signing the executive orders and doing his thing. But oh
Yeah,
well.
this is true.
and letting another crazy person talk.
Yeah,
It's
for
less
real.
funny.
For
He's
real.
even,
He's not
like,
even funny, man. We gotta listen to this loser. This fucking loser, man. At least
Oh,
he was funny.
oh, this is another banger. The greatest victory is one that requires no battle.
Oh boy, that kind of might be onto
They
something
were
with that
hitting.
one.
Yeah. It's something to this, but I'll find the quote eventually. It'll pop back up because it's a banger one. But I love this one. If you know the enemy and you know yourself, you
Mhm.
need not fear the result of 100 battles. If you know yourself but not the enemy, for every victory gained, you will also suffer a defeat. If you know
Oh,
neither the enemy nor yourself,
you're
you will
cooked.
succumb in every
Yep,
battle.
it's over.
Ugh, Art of War. They were cooking.
He
But
might have
yeah,
been on
I
something back then. Maybe.
yeah, like I can't help it. Have y'all what look, I see now we're in the realm of
Well,
politics
we're
now.
here. Here we are.
But did y'all see today where he's having all the governors at the White House or whatever and he's having a meeting or whatever, like all governors? And
Oh no, I didn't.
he literally asked for the governor of Maine. I'll see if I can find the
Oh, I
quote.
saw that actually. I did see that.
He said, "Were
He'll
you
be.
gonna do it?"
Yeah, I'll see you in court.
I was like, "Oh, well, I sure will see you." Dude,
He
he
kind of
is
cooked after
sounding
that. He cooked after. He's. I'm
no,
like,
he
oh,
dude,
he did.
that sounded so dictatory. And you enjoy the rest of your life because I don't think you're gonna ever have another. Like it's just
He
he
said, "You're not
sounds
going to be in
insane
politics for much." And I said, "Damn, cooked."
because like he kind of saved it by not saying I don't think you'll be in politics because he said just enjoy your life. I was like, oh my gosh, I was like,
No,
because then he's basically saying, well, he was the governor basically essentially said, we follow state and federal law. And he's like, well, we're federal law. I'm federal law. It's just like, okay, no, you're not. It's insane, man. Like,
He kind of
and
cooked on that one.
when he tweeted out the whole thing of like "Long live the king," I said, "Bro, we
Okay,
okay."
that was a little.
I was like,
Like, come on,
We're
man.
too far
Put it
gone
back.
out here."
Put it back, man.
Long live the king when hit with his own like painted kingship thing, dude. Yeah, war of words with the main. So, Trump was talking about his executive order banning trans women in sports. And then the governor, he's like, "Is the governor of Maine here?" Trump responded with, "You better do it because you're not going to get federal funding." And then the governor respect, "We're going to follow the law, sir. We'll see you in court." And Trump shot back and said, "Enjoy your life after governor, because I don't think you'll be an elected official afterwards."
Oh,
It's
okay.
crazy.
Oh,
It's
dude.
like, good lord. And bro, it was because the weird thing in the video and the clip, so it's in front of all the governors, and no one was like clapping or cheering. It was just kind of like this weird kind of just. There was a slight chuckle after he said that piece, and I mean slight, and it was just kinda like, "Oh, okay.
It's
A little
not that
weird,
funny.
dude."
It's not funny.
Well, I mean, you have literally 50 people that represent every state, and
Hmm.
or then you also have your territories that are there too, and it's just kinda like, "Oh, this is just kinda what we're doing." Like, it's wild, man. It's truly wild. Wild times we live in, man.
That's right. And not
Yeah.
boring, at least.
Well, it's dangerous though.
Hey, it might be a little dangerous.
Yeah, I mean, especially after the US Canada game yesterday,
Oh,
Oh
that was
yeah,
sad
with the
for the Kings
hockey.
on.
yeah, and, America couldn't get it done, and,
It's
I
all right. Our
guess
51st state brought it home for us. I saw everyone
yeah,
commenting saying
bro,
that.
people were so upset to some folks who
Uh,
were saying that last night on the timeline.
yeah.
Bro, the Canadians, they were talking look,
Oh, they
I
were
didn't know
begging
Canadians could be rude, dude, but
yeah, they were begging the britches on that one.
they were, dude. They was out here on like,
That was deserved, though. That was deserved.
it was on Elon's
That was a good
platform, they
game.
were going
Oh,
crazy
yeah.
with it. So I gotta
Oh, you
I gotta
saw
give him
what,
credit.
what's his name? Justin tweeted? Justin Trudeau? I thought he needs
Oh,
to.
did he say yeah, he did he say, like, "We'll never" what did he say?
It
Just,
would have went harder. He said, "You can't take our country, and you can't take our game." I said, "Damn!" It
oh,
would have
that
went
is what he
harder.
said, yeah, "You
It
can't
would
take
have.
our country, you can't
It
take
would
our
have went harder
game."
if he wasn't already resigned. But you know,
Yeah,
He's not resigned yet. This is his last term though,
yeah,
and he's
well,
about to quit
they
soon.
announced that he's done though. It's like he's
Yeah.
yeah.
on the
It
way
is a
out.
banger one. That's a whew. This last night reminded us why hockey means so much to Canadians. It's in our
Whoever
blood,
got
our
more
hearts, our
jokes.
history. No matter what corner of the country you tuned in from, we all cheered as one. Proud of this team, proud of Canada. Okay, then.
Dude, that's
Sheesh.
why I think the NBA needs to. I saw someone suggest like NBA versus the world, like American players versus like all like the internet, like as a re like instead of, because it happened right after the All Star game, which no
Yeah.
one cared about,
Mhm.
and now right after that, like this like people who like don't care about hockey, like me, I was looking at the game. People who
Dude,
never watch hockey are like looking at it, so that's why I think that's a good idea for the NBA to do something like
I
that.
don't think so.
I don't think so.
Look, you know why? The best player is on the world. And look, look,
LeBron James is from the world.
bro, LeBron James is dust. Look, we got
Man,
Nikola
just dropped
Jokic.
40.
Nikola Jokic.
Yeah,
Bro,
I
oh yeah,
mean,
he dropped
but yeah.
40 on the trash. Like, bro, who else is
Okay, all
scoring?
right, all right, okay,
Luca's
okay.
doing teenage numbers, dude. He ain't doing diddly.
Dude, he gotta get adjusted, man. He
Oh,
just got
He gotta
okay
get
then.
here.
fit again. He gotta
Game
get fit.
4, he ain't
He gotta
adjusted
get.
yet.
He gotta get fit
Game
again,
4,
Uncle.
he ain't adjusted. I don't know. Maybe
Taylor, give me a
LeBron's the
break.
problem.
Okay.
But no,
Anyways,
seriously, the world, I don't think it'll work because one, you got Nikola Jokic, you got
I mean, the
Giannis,
world team would be stacked.
you got Shea.
It's not like it'll
Dude,
be a blowout. It'll be a good game.
that's the reason why they probably would not do it is because it'd be like, oh no, we're like, and dude, look,
Oh,
you
I
gonna
don't. You
have,
make it seem like it'd be a blowout though.
you don't think it would be?
Versus, hold on, I saw the hypothetical lineup, and I'd have to go back to it.
Let
But I
me
mean,
see
it
if I
was
can
like,
find it. NBA.
I mean, it wasn't like I forget who it was. Like Steph, KD, a bunch
Bro,
of
you're talking about old ancients already. So next year, Steph
okay,
will be
okay,
37.
okay,
No, Steph's
okay.
gonna be set 37. That's insane. I'm just like being serious.
Oh my god, I forgot how. I didn't realize Stephen
Like these
Curry was
folks are
that
getting
old.
old, man. Like,
Well, they're
look,
getting old. I mean, we're acting like they can't do
bro,
anything.
but if you're gonna put it on the line like that, and you want them to play hard, bro, I'm just being honest.
You don't think Donald can play hard?
They might not make it to the All-Star
Okay,
game. They're gonna
you're
be injured for
acting
the
like
regular
they're
season.
lethargic, Taylor.
Bro, have you
Come
seen
on,
have you
come,
seen where the Warriors are in the standings?
come
It's
on.
because Steph's missed games. Like these folks are not as like
So
young
he
and
can't turn up
spry.
for one game. I'm not saying
He might
what.
not make it to that game. That's what I'm
Okay,
saying.
this is crazy,
No,
crazy talk.
I'm being dead serious.
Might not make it to the
You
game.
see,
Is how you talk about
LeBron
someone.
didn't make it to the
He,
game.
he, he might not make it
Did
past
LeBron make it
this
to the game?
Sunday.
Did you see that
Lord willing.
atrocious
Like, come
thing?
on now.
Did you see that atrocious thing that your goat did?
That's not my goat, dude. I don't
Oh,
watch basketball enough to have a goat. He is the
oh,
goat. He's not my goat.
he is okay. Well, look, the idiot couldn't even dress out and
Okay,
put
what
on a
does that have
proper
to do
uniform,
with
bro. Because
on the
he
court?
thought he was
On
better
the
than he
court,
bigger than the
what does that
game,
have to
dude.
do?
If he thinks he's bigger than the game, you think he don't think he's bigger than the country, bro? He could care less, and that's the problem with a
So
lot
why
of
is he
them.
out there in the Olympics throwing down? What do you mean he could care
In the
less?
Olympics, there's something actually be to gain. These dudes do not care, man. Look, they don't even care when the like. Remember what we're doing for the All-Star
I
game
mean,
and stuff like that? They
we
were
don't
putting
care. It's
charity
like
on
we
the
don't
line.
care until
They
it's
didn't even
ego
care about the
versus Canada.
kids.
What
They
is
didn't care.
Canada? Why do we care about Canada? Until
Well,
it's
no,
just
no, no.
ego
That's a
on the
different sport.
line.
That's a different sport.
Well,
In the
that's a
NBA, everybody knows they don't play hard during that weekend. Everybody knows this. That's
well,
the
and this
problem.
seems like a one way to fix that issue
No,
because right
there's
now they
one
don't
way.
care.
No,
Let's make them care.
the world would care. The Americans probably would not. That's the thing. I'm being dead serious, bro. Do you think they gonna play some defense?
If they lost to the world, you don't
And
think
what
they
would
would
they
care?
say?
You
They
don't
would
think they
not
would
care.
care if they lost? Okay, I think that's just wrong. I feel like
You
you have to care if you lost to the world because
no, because
forever and ever, NBA is NBA championships of the world. And then some people say, "Oh, what world? You just played in the NBA." That's because
bro,
NBA is the best.
for the past 4 years, they have not cared about the fall in viewership. They haven't cared about people calling them lazy. The reporters actually asking them, like, well, you were just letting people roll past you. I'm being dead serious. For one game, NBA versus the world, the reason why the NBA, I wish they would do it 100%. I want that. I just don't think, and I truly believe the NBA doesn't want to do it because everybody fears that like the US is just going to get worked. Like it's like they just don't care enough. Like when you're making that kind of money, like one, NBA players make way more than the NHL. Only one they don't make is more than the MLB. Like I just don't think so, man. I'm serious.
I don't know,
And then
man.
even if you had the absolute best, I'm not even trolling. I think the world would kill you regardless. I'm being dead serious. Like it,
Uh, I don't know, man.
bro, with Giannis, Shea, and freaking Jokic, that is a devastating three-headed lineup.
Oh, it is, but then it's like on paper, some combinations work versus don't work. So it's like
This is true. But if you think I'm gonna sit there and
I
watch
just
a
don't get the
41 year
real.
old, a 41-year-old LeBron James,
Once again, he just dropped 40, man. We're acting like this guy cannot handle the basketball. Like he
okay,
just dropped 40.
who else on the Lakers will even grace anywhere near that number?
Okay, so
Who else is
they
taking the
literally have this
shots?
guy named Luca, man. Like I don't know if
Yeah,
you heard. Like
that's why I said this hitting teenage numbers.
well, once again, like, do we think like is Luca suddenly bad because he's having a couple bad games? Like he just got
No,
traded. Like is he
remember?
bad
No.
now?
Okay,
Okay.
remember when he
Wait.
came from Dallas? He was already severely injured, right?
So,
He was
He
gonna
needs
be
to get.
out longer, and then the Lakers were like, "Oh, no, he says he's ready to go back." So, look, maybe Dallas was just holding him out for no reason. And remember what he's talked I think we talked about this last time. I was like, the whole thing I'm wondering is his injury more severe than what it is? Maybe it is, it's just a simple acclimation thing. But bro, 4 games in and we hitting 14? Like, that's kinda tough. Like, it
I
could be scheme-wise, I don't know, but
wait.
I mean, I
Can
just
I
think
can I
it's
can
crazy
I make
to
something? Can I
yeah,
make
yeah,
a?
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
mm,
Okay. First of all, I've been hearing like a bunch of stuff about Luca though. Luca, he looks up to LeBron, right? I'm thinking
look up?
As do we all. As do
Okay,
we all.
Simber,
he
I don't
looks
know about
no
looks. I don't
look.
know about looks
Yeah,
up. That sounds like a
Luca. They
stretch.
literally say Luca is like a big fan of LeBron.
I think that is true. I think that
Yes,
I
he's a
don't know how
big.
true that is, but okay.
But so he's a big fan of LeBron. It's people have compared been saying Luca is like there's one other basketball player that was like because he was getting fat. He was like literally one after like the
this guy sounds like the Mavs.
finals after like one of the finals he was drinking a beer right after and his like GM came up snatched the beer out of his hand and like he was getting out of shape. So they're like, oh, we put him with LeBron, LeBron can get him straight before LeBron retires, and so Luca will listen to LeBron, play like one or two more seasons with LeBron, and
Mhm.
then they'll be like, okay, and Luca's gonna step up, and hopefully Luca will step up. That's what I think is going on. He's getting back in shape, and he's
Mm.
watching LeBron to get better, and it's like he's like letting LeBron show him the ropes, basically, of how. Like,
Mm.
yeah. So that's what I think is going. That's what what you're saying. Like he's shooting like teens. I thinking he's just like, okay, let me watch LeBron, and then like I'm gonna help LeBron as much as I can and learn
Mhm.
from him and try and become like the next big player of my generation. But that's what I think is going on. At least.
Mm. That's not what I think was going on. I think it is
We
a
all think.
part. Yeah, I think we all think uh
I think
that
4
wearing the
games
bags was
is
a
a
nice idea.
small sample size. We just need to chillax.
Oh no, no, I'm perfectly chill. I'm simply
You are
telling
not.
you.
You are not
Oh
chill.
no, no, what I'm very chill because bro, if you have to deal with the amount of Laker fans I have to deal with on a daily basis,
On a
I'm telling you,
daily you're okay, come on,
oh,
daily basis.
yeah, on a daily
You're acting like
basis.
you're battling versus these guys day in and day out.
I literally am, dude. I literally am. Laker fans are insufferable, and you give them an inkling of hope and daylight. They think that oh my gosh, the championship is coming in this June. Don't just y'all wait, just wait. Every single day we in a fight. So look, let me tell you.
Who are you where are these fans? You don't use
Okay,
Twitter enough to be fighting these guys
no, no,
every
no, no,
day.
and no, just like IRL, like
Hey,
like even in IRL. So before the Grizzlies made
you're
it here
fighting
in
ghosts. I'm sorry.
2001. No, 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 and I'm being dead serious. Before the Grizzlies made it here in 2001, Memphis was a Laker town. Always has been. Kobe, yada yada yada. And Laker fans are bandwagony as it doesn't make a difference. And then you have LeBron fans. And LeBron fans and Laker fans then merged into two during 2020 when he got there and everything, right? When that happened, it is a catastrophic event in the NBA world because you have LeBron sexuals and then you have
Okay,
the
Russ, come
Lakers. No, no, no. That's what they are. That is what they
Right.
are. That is the absolute terminology. You can look it up yourself. You can Google that.
I'm
And
proud of you.
And when you have those two together, that's what it is. And here's the piece. And look, I for one am always praying on the Lakers' downfall. It is a proud
Okay, so
thing.
there's no bias here going on then.
No,
We've
at all, not
established
at all.
that this is
I
a unbiased
absolutely
source.
enjoy. No, no. I hope the best for Luca, but here's the piece of it is
Clearly you don't.
no, 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 no. Here's no because the whole thing was he shouldn't be playing right now. That's the thing. In Dallas, he was still projected to be out for at least a month, month and a half, because everybody was already kind of writing their like season off. That's the thing. He gets to the Lakers, and then all of a sudden, oh no, he's good. He's ready to go. No, he's not ready to go. Like, he's not ready to go. He's either one injured, two really wants to play badly. But in Dallas, they wasn't going to allow that because what do? You want to protect your investment. The Lakers right now, they only have him for what I think 2 years left. So like maybe they're like, okay, well, let's see what we got. And plus, they need to actually push because like in the standings, they don't want to be a play-in team. So all I'm saying is this. Yeah, LeBron hit 40, but where else? Who else was it coming from? It ain't Austin Reeves.
Whoa, whoa,
Like
calm
there
down, my
is.
white goat.
Oh, we have a white goat, but not a goat.
Right.
Okay, but like, bro, there's no one else to take the shots. Like, bro, when you're a 40-year-old has to go hit 40, I'm sorry. And then plus, let's also remember this. They played against the Portland Trail Blazers, who's trying to wave the white flag for Cooper Flag. That's not, like we have to stop. We have to stop this LeBron just love fest. It's disgusting.
Oh,
My goodness. But anyway, oh
All
yeah,
right.
and oh, remember he had a foot issue. The reason why he couldn't play in the All Star game, but then the first game out of that, he can go and bro, look,
right,
LeBron
because
would
he
not.
rested the foot. Simple.
All right, guys. All right, Taylor.
Anywho, I'm done. I'm done.
We're done. We're all done.
We are all done.
Over hating is crazy. That's all I'm saying.
Overhate? No, no, no. It's valid hate.
Overhated.
Valid hate.
Okay. All right.
LeBron has ruined the NBA. That's for
Okay,
sure.
calm
All
down,
right. All
man.
right. We're
Hey,
done.
Can we
hey,
We're
be
hold
for
done.
on,
real?
Ryan. I'm gonna say this last statement. We
Can
can
we
call it.
be for real?
I'm gonna say this
No,
last
you're
statement,
not
then we
saying
can
the
call it.
last statement and then
The
call
last,
it.
last thing I have to say. Magic and Bird brought the game to some prominence. MJ took it to the mainstream. What has LeBron
And
brought to the game?
LeBron James has the one who
LeBron
took it down.
James
You are out of
invented
your
Lowell.
mind.
LeBron James invented
You
the
and Mike are
decision.
smoking
He
crack.
invented super teams. He invented taking and removing big time players out of small time markets and bringing them to other places and trashing franchises so that way he can potentially only get his four little
Right. That
titles
was that
that
was
he
single
very
handedly
barely
LeBron.
got.
For the record.
It is. And then we
That's
just started. Then that's how we get Golden State. That is true. That's just straight up facts. That's how you then get Durant on a freaking already championship team that he feels like, oh, I'm just gonna leave my small market. That's the he Durant followed the LeBron blueprint. And he attempted to do the exact same LeBron blueprint when he went to Brooklyn and bring in Kyrie and James Harden. But all of those, they just couldn't work because they're look, Durant wants to be an
So when
alpha,
it
but
does work, it's the worst thing ever. And when it doesn't, it's what is it now?
no, it's going to show an effect that this is what happens. Like you're ruining other franchises. That's literally what you're doing. You're ruining small markets for the benefit of big markets.
He's not. You
That's
know
what
what?
that's showing.
I agree. I agree with Taylor with that. I understand what you mean.
You
I
want
don't.
parity in the NBA. So like
Yeah.
it like no one knows what's happening. Bro, if
Yeah.
I had to sit there and watch bro, he did it in Cleveland. He did it with with Kevin Love and Kyrie. Bro, I had to sit there and watch
Did you just say
Warrior
Kevin Love
Cleveland.
in the same?
Bro, stop.
Come on,
Dude,
please,
they
Taylor.
took him from Minnesota. I'm
We've
being
got
dead
to be
serious.
Kevin Love. We have to be like
Bro,
for
Kevin Love was
real.
the Bosch.
Taylor,
You
we've
wouldn't
got to
say the
be
same
for
thing
real.
about Bosch either because Bosch was the best
We have
player on
got to
Toronto.
be for
No,
real,
you
bro.
okay. Look, if you're gonna have this
Bro, we
revisionist
just said
history,
Kyrie Irving, and Kevin Love
that is a
in the
big
same
three. What do
breath.
you mean?
That was the big three, Michael. That was
What
the
are
big
you
three.
talking about?
Taylor.
That was literally the big three.
That is
They
literally.
literally.
I don't know what you.
Kevin
What? So
Love.
okay, if that can be a big three, then I'm saying,
No,
Oh,
you know what?
stop,
no,
LeBron
dude.
James, Michael
He was
Coleman,
one of the
and
best.
who
He
else is
was
in
one of the
the
best. He was one of the best rebounders and one of the best shooting bigs. It's literally
Yes.
the blueprint of Bosch, who came
Yeah.
from Toronto, who was the best player on the team. And he trashed Toronto for freaking years, dude. It's
Michael,
literally you ruin franchises for the king. That's all you're. That's all he does.
Oh yeah.
I
He's a
remember.
scourge, dude.
I'm listening to Delusion.
He is
I'm
a
No,
listening
scourge.
wait,
And
to
wait.
then
Delusion.
he gets to Los Angeles, the Lakers, and it's like, oh, bro. Laker fans used to hate LeBron because of the Kobe thing, and then they had to kind of weigh it out, weigh it out. Okay, Kobe gave him his blessing, and we're good. And now it is insufferable, dude. That's what I'm telling you. Laker fans have gotten worse. It has not gotten better. When
Wait,
you
wait,
bring
wait,
those
wait.
two Laker fans and LeBron fans, it is a, ooh,
Wait,
it's insane.
I will
But
say
anyway, I'm
this.
done. I'm done. I'm done.
I will
Go ahead,
say this.
Rod. You
And
say your piece.
yeah, Michael.
No,
When
I'm all right. Go
LeBron,
ahead.
no, 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 no,
I'm
but
listening.
no, oh,
I'm
no,
just
no,
listening
no,
to straight
no.
Delusion for 10
I
minutes.
don't, no, no, but I'm talking about the big three thing. I'm gonna give some context. When the big three happened for Cleveland, they literally because I remember the first
You,
sorry. Well, the two player Love and who was the other one? Kyrie. They
Kyrie.
were both weren't they both injured on the first year of the finals when LeBron got into the team?
Yeah. So they
Yeah.
both.
So
Yeah.
I remember that year in particular of Brett telling me if he had them on the team, they would have had a better chance in
No,
that final.
they 100% would have. They 100% would have had a better chance in the finals. My whole
Yeah.
thing is, bro, there's no reason I should have seen six straight. I think it was almost 6 straight years of Warriors Cavs final.
Yeah,
Bro,
it was.
nobody cares about that crap. Like that was disgusting. And then you have Durant just going over there. Bro, that's vomit. Like it's truly vomit because you're just looking at all the death lineup for the Warriors. Bro, when you see that kind of stuff, it's just like, what am I playing and why am I rooting for another team? Like why
Didn't Wade go over there at one point? And then
yeah,
like
Wade
LeBron
came from
said,
Miami to go.
and
But
then
that's a whole nother extinguished
and
circumstance.
then,
But like but it's just because he was hoping to bandwagon and ride his way to another championship too.
and then LeBron was like, "Yo, you gotta sit." Yo.
Bro, it is weird, is all I'm telling you. And LeBron has given that. Like, look, the player empowerment that LeBron has done, there's good and bad to both of those. But my whole thing is what he will be remembered for is super teams, and I am not a fan of it. I'm
once
happy that
again, like,
Cleveland got their
he's not
championship.
even the poster boy for super teams.
Who's
Once
the
again,
poster boy?
Kevin Durant.
He no, it's
Stop.
not.
Stop. He
No,
okay, he
no,
went he
it's
got
LeBron.
one title. No, I'm sorry. He got what? He got two, I believe. Did he get one
He
or
got,
two? I'm actually
I
confused. I
think
think he won.
it's two. He got two with Golden State, right?
Yeah, it's two. It was back to back. Yeah. Okay. He got two. And he is not the poster boy. Stop.
He is.
It,
He is.
it,
He is.
it is.
Bro, do you remember the
No, it's not.
decision? And then we go to
No,
Miami. We're gonna go not
in
one,
today's day and
not
age.
two, not
In
three,
today's
not
day and
four.
age.
Oh, bro, stop. They're both
Not
ancient.
stop. No, Michael. I
Kevin
can't.
Durant is
I can't.
36. Kevin Durant is
Michael.
36. LeBron is 40. Let's
In
stop.
today's day and age, Kevin Durant is the one to remember for super teams. Can we?
No,
No,
What am I listening to here?
no,
okay.
This is
Michael.
crazy. This is
The
crazy. No, I'm
original.
not. No, I'm not saying he was first. I'm not saying he started it.
They're 4 years apart.
That's even more. It's not like.
Oh,
Oh
my
my.
God. Okay, I need you to stop.
This is
I
crazy.
need you to stop.
I know, but when I think of super teams, if Taylor told me what is a super team to think about, I think of Wade, Bosch, and from the
Bro,
original
everybody thinks
Miami.
about Miami.
Okay. Okay.
Yes.
Who? Okay. Okay.
And thank you.
Okay.
You know who
Okay.
was his kryptonite? Thank God for Dirk. Bro, look, Dallas,
Okay, sorry.
one player and good solid teamwork dismantled that. It was the most beautiful thing to watch, dude, because everybody was rooting against it. Because it was just like, bro, that's nasty. It truly was nasty just to watch it in real time. And then they start rattling off. And then you know who else they lost? Who did they lose to that made them break it up in Miami? Thank God for the Spurs.
Oh yeah, I
Another
remember the
actual
Spurs. Yeah,
team
I remember that year.
around Tim Duncan and freaking Tony Parker, Manu Ginobili, and freaking Jesus,
Hmm?
Kawhi. What
Why
was his
then?
his third year, I believe? Bro, that was immaculate because it was just
I
like,
remember that
thank
year. I remember
God,
that year.
like
I
thank
remember.
God, just keep him away from three, dude. That would have been insufferable. Holy moly! And then he
All right,
goes to Cleveland, but we're done.
we're
All
done.
I'm saying is
Are we?
LeBron brought the culture of two super teams, and right now we have the most parity as we have had in a long time. That's all I'm saying.
Let's go, Bronny.
Because look, even Durant has tried it again. Look, I'll give you credit with this. Durant tried it in Phoenix. But actually, it wasn't even
Right,
Durant. It was
this
freaking
is a
Devin
person
Booker.
who has tried to form 3 super teams, by the way.
Right, but no, it wasn't. But it was Devin Booker who tried it this time. But Devin Booker, Bradley Beal, and freaking Kevin Durant, and it's not working because the problem is nobody plays defense. Like, and then they put all their future in, like, they have the crappiest bench around them. But like, all I'm saying is the people who are trying these super teams, like, it's just like that's a LeBron induced thing. Like, if you organically make a great super team, like the Spurs are a super team, but you
Organically,
wouldn't. Okay, look, the Spurs are because they played their roles perfectly. Like, it was just like you can't get any better than that. And it was homegrown and is built through the draft. That's like something, dude, that everybody can just absolutely respect. It's I'm sorry, but like when you going down there to just chase, like I used to be a very big LeBron fan, actually, believe it or not. When he was in Cleveland, the first go around. You remember the first time he went around trying to go and actually win against the Spurs and he couldn't in the finals when he was just there with freaking Big Z? I was like
I
that, like
fear
that
you are
was
giving
disgusting.
a lot of leeway
Mm-hmm.
to these players
Mm-hmm.
because just because you're vocal about
Mm-hmm.
wanting to be on a super team doesn't mean that literally every player doesn't want to be on a super team. So saying that the Spurs organically formed a super team,
Well, they did.
I don't know. Like, what difference does it make
Well,
trading
you don't.
for these players and making a super team versus?
Well, no. There were like, see, here's the thing. There's not in that regard. There weren't trades. It was all free agency, right?
I'm
And
talking
then,
about like with De'Aaron Fox.
oh, De'Aaron Fox. I don't think that. Well, De'Aaron Fox isn't like a super team or anything. That's just like a basic trade. Like, I don't
I mean,
think
don't
that's
they?
a problem. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, so the De'Aaron Fox trade, right? As a 3-team trade, De'Aaron Fox goes to the Spurs, and then the Kings get Zach LaVine. Like,
The Kings get
it's like
nothing.
hmm?
The Kings get nothing. That's
No,
pretty
they
cool.
get Zach LaVine.
Right.
What do you?
Right, they get nothing.
Okay,
That's pretty
stop.
cool.
Okay, let's simmer down. Let's simmer down. Zach LaVine, he could play, but he is more or less just, sadly, he hasn't been in a winning situation. And sadly, Sacramento is not a winning situation. But at the same time, De'Aaron Fox hasn't really been in a winning situation except 1 year, and that was with Mike Brown, who they canned. So, I mean, to be fair, we don't even know if De'Aaron Fox is necessarily the actual, like, if he's a true winning player. I think he is. But I mean, doing it by trades, I think that's respectable. The problem is you can't really create a super duper team just only by trades anyway. What I'm saying is when you leave teams and leave destruction in your wake by pulling other ones and then destroying franchises to create said super team, that's nasty work, dude. It is.
Once again, I feel like it's just hard to attribute that to one player when this is like
I just said he
teams,
encouraged the
management.
culture.
Like,
It wasn't a thing till he got around. That's all I'm
All
saying.
right. All right. Let's end this.
All right.
All right.
I will. We will agree to disagree.
All right. Well, thank you everyone for coming out to this episode of Great Podcast, episode 22. I appreciate you watching. Yeah, that it did go off the rails for a bit. Next year,
Wait, how long did it go?
we added like another 20 minutes.
Okay, we could cut that. We could.
no. Keep that
I'm
in.
not
I need
keeping
to
cutting.
Yeah.
drop a comment below.
Drop
on
a
who was
comment
right.
below.
And why
how do
was
you
he-
feel? Yeah, how do you feel about the NBA, and what do you think about?
Yeah.
I would love to hear it.
I'm gonna do a simple Google search.
Okay, we're stopped. Okay, yeah. Later, everyone.
Bye.
Super team